craving a burger and fries but still want to stay on track? You gotta try this. This burger bowl is made with TVP, lentils, crisp lettuce, onions, pickles, secret sauce, and crispy oil-free fries. It's high in fiber and protein and just over 400 calories. Let's make it. I don't know about you, but when I went plant-based, there was a lot of foods that I really missed, and I had to come up with ways to change my favorite recipes into being plant-based. And I also had the extra challenge of having celiac, so I needed to make things gluten-free. So today is an example of one of the meals that I rearranged and made into a gluten-free vegan recipe. Now this recipe is whole food plant-based, and it's high in fiber, high in protein, and it's going to keep you full from meal to meal, so it's a really good one. Now I know you can find plant-based burgers, and you can make, if you're gluten-free, you can make a lettuce wrap burger, but I really wanted a salad, so I kind of made a deconstructive cheeseburger type of meal, and I'm going to be using TVP and brown lentils. It's going to have pickles and onions and crisp lettuce and a delicious sauce, and it's going to really give you that feeling that you're having a delicious burger. And it is delicious, but it's plant-based and it's gluten-free. So I hope you follow along. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Debbie. I'm a registered nurse. I am plant-based. I've been plant-based for almost 15 years. And on my channel, I like to share plant-based recipes that are, of course, gluten-free and easy, because who wants to spend a lot of time in the kitchen? Not me. So these recipes are super easy. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope after you watch this video, you'll want to see more. And just hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video, which is every week. And right now I am trying to reach 40,000 subscribers by my 70th birthday in October, and I'm getting so close. So if you're so inclined, I would really appreciate your support. And as always, the full recipe will be in the description box, so you don't have to worry about writing it down. It'll be right in there, and you can take a screenshot or copy it down, and you'll have the recipe. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to rehydrate our TVP. This is going to be our ground beef replacement. So I'm going to just add a little bit of hot water here, just enough to cover it. Then we'll set this aside. And now I want to work on our secret sauce. So the base of our sauce is going to be Greek yogurt. This is soy Greek yogurt. This is my homemade yogurt. You could use store-bought, whatever is fine. I've made this sauce using cashews, but I wanted to keep it lower fat, and so that's why I'm using the yogurt, and more protein in the yogurt as well. So I have a couple tablespoons of some sugar-free maple syrup. You could use regular maple syrup if you want, but I'm trying to keep this a little bit lower calorie. Then I've got Dijon mustard and yellow mustard. Some lemon juice and some barbecue sauce. This is my homemade barbecue sauce, but store-bought is just fine. I've done it with store-bought before. And then a little bit of salt. And then we just mix it up. It's going to be fairly thick, and we're not going to use all of this in the recipe. I'm going to switch to my whisk. It'll be faster. And if you don't like it this thick, then you could add a little bit of water to thin it out. That's fine. But you just want to mix it so it's nice and smooth. There's still a few lumps in here. So I'm just going to keep mixing it till it's nice and smooth. And this will be our sauce for our burger in a bowl. So now we're going to start with the burger part of the salad. I've got my nonstick skillet. It's on medium heat, just a little bit of heat on there. I've got a little teeny bit of water in there. And I'm just going to add my TVP. And if there's a lot of liquid in your TVP, then please get some of that off. And then I'm adding some brown lentils. These work really well. This is for extra protein and extra fiber. And then we're going to add in about a teaspoon of coconut aminos. You could use tamari or soy sauce, But because I have celiac, I'm doing the coconut aminos. I really like the flavor. Add a little bit to that.
If you're liking this video, if you're getting value, please give it a like, subscribe, and comment below with burger.
Just get it all combined. Then I'm just going to sprinkle on a little bit of garlic salt. And don't worry, I'll have the full recipe in the description box, so you'll be able to just take a screenshot or copy it down. Then I'm going to use some onion powder and just season it to taste. I also like to add a little bit of smoked paprika and a little bit of just black pepper. And then I'm going to add a few drops of liquid smoke. You do not need a lot. That should be good. It just kind of adds another layer of flavor. And this is, you know, it's cooked. So I'm just kind of letting the flavors meld together. So just a couple of minutes, and then of course taste it. If you need to add more seasonings, then you will. All right, perfect. Okay, let's assemble this. So we have our nice crispy romaine lettuce, and then what else do you like on a burger? I like some onion, definitely. This is a sweet onion, and I like some pickles. So I'm just gonna add a little pickles. You could use bread and butter, you could use dill, sweet, whatever kind of pickle, or if you don't like pickles, because I know there's people that just do not like pickles, leave it out. And then of course we can't forget the star here, and that just goes all over the top. And I like it to be warm because it kind of wilts the lettuce just like on a real burger. Yeah, delicious. And then I'm just going to add our sauce on here, our secret sauce, and then I'm just going to toss it. I'm just going to use my cool little tossers here and get it all mixed together. I mean, if you like to eat a lot of food for not a lot of calories and get a lot of fiber and protein, this is the way to go. This salad will keep you full definitely till dinner. I eat the salad and I feel so good, because what's not to love in here? And then of course, what do you like to have with your burger? You gotta have a few fries. I just dump them right on top. And those I just made in my air fryer. Just cut them up, season them with smoked paprika, garlic salt, and onion powder. Put them in my oven on the air fryer setting at 425 for about 15-20 minutes, and they're perfect. All right, let's give this a taste. All right, here we go, finished product. Let's go over macros before I give it a taste. So, this is including the fries. 408 calories, 29 grams of protein, 70 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fat, and 14 grams of fiber. So 14 grams of fiber is more than half of what the daily recommended is, even though I think that's very low. But if you can get that much in one meal, then you can easily make that up in your other 2 meals of the day, or snacks, apples, blueberries, whatever. All right, let's give this a taste. This is so yummy. Of course I've had it before. Yeah, let's go. You definitely get that burger feel, mouth feel if you're missing burgers. This is got the pickles and the onion with that sauce and the lettuce, the TVP and the lentils. It all just goes so well together. As you can see, going plant-based is not restrictive. It's delicious. You can make all your regular foods and you can get creative, and it's really a lot of fun. And it's delicious. If you've made it this far in the video, comment below with burger, and that way I know you made it to the end with me, and I really appreciate it. And let me know, what are some of your favorite foods that you miss now that you've gone plant-based? If you like this video, if you learned something, please give it a like and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm really trying to get to my 40,000 subscribers by my 70th birthday in October, and I would really appreciate your support. And here on my channel, you're going to find recipes that are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate. Until next time, thank you.